Growing up, I was kind of always self-conscious, like wanting to look a certain way.
It's a never-ending battle.
And you look at yourself and you know you can never attain that ideal.
Assalamualaikum and a very good evening. My name is IZZATI binti Muhammad Surja Fandi, number check 265453. Do you know what is Photoshop image? What are the effects of Photoshop image to adults and teenagers think about themselves? Today, I would like to say all of you about how Photoshop image will affect the way teenagers and adults feel about themselves. I had read many resources about how Photoshop image will affect the way teenagers and adults feel about themselves, and I also did some additional research about it. Photoshop or image manipulation will involving a changing or altering an image in the way you want to applying different techniques using a photo editing software to get your desired result. The three main points about the effects of Photoshop image affect the way teenagers and adults feel about themselves is unrealistic expectation promoted through digitally altered photo, low self-esteem, body image issue, and health problem. Let's start by talking about the main point, which is the unrealistic expectation promoted through digitally altered photo. From advertisement to magazine, we are in the society that unrealistic image environment were endlessly surrounded. There are so much evidence that show the Photoshop image culture. Because of the problem, people were intended to do a plastic surgery. Also, promote a flawless physics and vision. Teen and adults often to see in the social media and Instagram model and always thinks and imagines how they can look like that too. They often fail to realize that these people simply look flawless, hiding behind that filter features and face perfector to make it look more realistic. Now let's talk about the second point, which low self-esteem and body image issue. More precisely, as one runs through this problem, teenagers and adults who more frequently engage in comparison with others are negatively affected from what they see and make them idolize to be the same. It is hard to trust, but so true. A secret that many bodies seen in the media are digitally manipulated. This Photoshop image may lead them to believe that beauty in an achievable figure that is even manipulated to look healthy and to look like models in the photo, but in a real life, it's just not the same what they expected. It will make them difficult to confront people in the surrounding because they do not have confidence in their appearance, both physically and mentally. Besides, it also causes a body image issue. From some issue, these people think they will be accepted in society if they have a standard beauty and a perfect body. Furthermore, a culture where we are having a brainwash that a well-thin and curvy body figure are traditionally considered look more healthy and should be the beauty standard. They are no longer dream of resembling their mothers or other women in their own society, but rather begin to take as their idol that what we call imaginary beauty from how their body should look like when they actually more editing rather than a real beauty nature. Last but not least is it will affect the health problem. By Photoshop image, it will affect the physical health problem. The desire in themselves make them intend to take any illegal ways to be more beautiful as what they imagine through the Photoshop image. Teenagers and adults are not easy immune to big effects within this issue. The physics is just focused on how they want to be perfect as the Photoshop image. They don't realize how the image that they see sell unrelevant beauty that is often unachievable through the reasonable means. Furthermore, by Photoshop image, it can also affect the mental health problem. Unachievable and unreasonable standard to look beautiful created by Photoshop can cause inner individual feelings to be flared up. Not measuring perfectly with the beauty standards and not to be good enough at surrounding. It also can cause a depression for who is obsessed with the Photoshop image that make they live in fantasy world about the standard beauty should be through the manipulation photo.
So hold it, keep your eyes closed.
Okay.
Wow.
Oh my god.
I did not expect it to look like that at all.
I feel like it doesn't even look like me.
I think because I know myself, this looks really different.
Why would you want to make someone look so different?
I like my freckles. I think they add character, and the fact that they're gone, I don't even know who that is.
Just as a normal person, seeing yourself change and your identity changed, it's pretty shocking.
As we have seen, I'm already talked about the 3 effects of Photoshop image effect, the way teenagers and adults feel about themselves, like unrealistic expectation, hormone through digitally photo, low self-esteem and body image issue, and health problem. To me, it's okay to do a photoshopping, but you have always to be aware with the real situation. Sometimes it can be a good solution for the community, but behind, you must know there are also negative effects that will cause a big problem for the community, especially teenagers and adults, where we are surrounded with a modern technology that keep upgrading time by time. That's all. Thank you.
I think something that everybody should keep in mind is that it's natural to be critical of yourself. It's natural to be uncomfortable or awkward, but you just have to know that the ideal just doesn't exist.